Welcome back to Kerbal Hard and Uncut, and I am at the end of the last episode. We're bringing a craft into the atmosphere. I have made a bit of a boo boo because quite simply, I have we've run out of electricity. Okay, that's it. We don't have any reaction wheel control through the pod anymore, and there's a little bit of me that is concerned that the parachutes won't open. Now, if the parachutes don't open, and I think they should open. If they don't, I'm going to have to decide which of you survives. And I'm going to be honest with you. Right now, pilots are more important than scientists. I do like a scientist, but pilots are a little more important. However, we're about to get probe cores that don't mean that I don't really need pilots anymore. So, well, let's just hope that we don't have a problem, shall we? I mean, I'm assuming there's not going to be a problem. I'm assuming we're going to be able to, fire up the parachutes when we need to. I don't know why we wouldn't. Get a crew report? No, I don't want to go upper atmosphere rubbish. Blah. Right, we'll put that there because I wonder whether when we're going low we might get some mountains around here or something. And I don't know if I've got them. Not that the small amount of science that we get from that's going to help. I mean, we've got 179 science that I haven't spent yet, which I think is enough for another node. This thing is self-stabilizing, luckily, which is a big positive. The ablator is getting eaten quite considerably. And I think because I've dipped so heavily into the atmosphere, we may get an interesting bit of G-force. Well, I was saying that it's not going up too much, actually. I thought it was going to be a more extreme, but it's not. It's actually not too bad at all. We're down at 30 already. What's the actual ground? It's not too high, is it? No, it's not too high. We're not over mountains, I don't think. Crew report here. Upper atmosphere still. Okay. When's the lower atmosphere kick in? Is that there? Upper atmosphere. Right. Probably should put a drogue chute out. Oh, we can do drogue chutes. Okay, so that's good. I was wondering whether I was going to be able to deploy parachutes or something. Right. So we can just speedy this up now then. Right. So next step in the episode, we've got the Eve discovery maneuver. We're going to finally do that, and then we're going to finally do. Oh, what happened there? Do you see that in the background there? There was something interesting there. Right. We can fire the next parachute as well, can't we? There we go. We're going to do that maneuver. We're going to finally do the Dres flyby. I don't think there's enough Delve to capture. I have to have a look. I don't even know if we're going to get signal. I think we should. Dres is one of those places I've never really been. And I think a lot of people sort of joke about Dres for it being sort of uninteresting. But I think there was an April Fool on it recently by KSP, the publishers. I think it was by Squad. I can't remember. Which I mean, it makes me feel quite sad actually, because I think Dres is I've never really been there. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think anybody ever has. I don't think you spend much time there. But we should experience Dres, I think. I think we should experience it. Well, we're going to have to. We have to put a flag on every planetary body, don't we? That's the aim of the series, which I seem to be forgetting all the time. Just put a flag on it and move on. I should have just done that with Eve. It would get the Eve thing out of the way, but I suppose I have to return the crew, don't I? Right, EVA. Can I get anything here? Is this interesting? No, it is not. Just get back on board. Right, let's recover you. Right. So that brings back a pilot and a scientist at least. So we've got an extra scientist and a pilot available, and they will get a little bit of a bump in their star rating, I think, unless we did it on orbit. I don't think we did it on orbit, but we'll see. It's taking a while to do its thinking right now, isn't it? Right, we got no extra science from them. We got no extra funding, and they didn't get a bump. So they got nothing from that. Right, okay. We've got 2 days until that maneuver. Have we got any new... not this. I don't want to go in there. This is the only problem when I'm trying to do this series, that I have to show you when I misclick. I mean... so we'll just do the backing straight back out on the black screen. It's good, isn't it? YouTube loves me putting black screens into my videos. That's it. I should really use the thing on this side here, but I forget which is which. Right. What have we got? Orbit. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Oh, we've got to do those. I know what it is. We've got to do those tourists. Have I got time to put a tourist craft together, do we think? It would need an antenna. Right, you know what? Yes, we do have time. We've got time to do a tourist craft. I know we've got time to do a tourist craft. I've got to find one somewhere, haven't I? I need something that can take us out to... Right, what have we got? Oh, now I have an idea. Yeah, because, where's Discover Eye? There we are, Discover Eye. Right. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to work. This is going to be beautiful. Right, so we're going to take this dish off, and we're going to take that off. And then we're going to keep this as it is. And we're going to, have I got a better probe core? What does that get? Right, which is the one I've got? I've got the hex, which is this one, which gives me control and assist. Right, okay, so now I need, yeah, that's right, I'm just going to reuse this. Discover tourist. Discover tourist 1. There we go, that's what we're calling it. Right, so we want to put Mark II command pod on, because we're going to wherever, but below that I'm going to need a decoupler. I would like a little small one, small decoupler, there we go. And then I want a heat shield. Where's my heat shield? Where is the heat shield? It's this one, is it? I think it's that one. Yeah, that's fine. There we go, and that sticks on top like so. And then I want some parachutes, because that's what we need. We need some parachutes. I want a couple of little ones on the side, like so. Is that okay? Is that good? I think that's good. Yeah, and then I want one of these. How much is it going to cost me? 37. That's going to be like half the money that's going to cost to send them, isn't it? Oh god. So that's the craft. So how much? That's so much Delta V. Like I could literally send them to Duna with that, couldn't I? Well, that's, you know, it's a test run. It's a test run. Now, what did we learn last time about this? We learned not to do this. So we're going to just get rid of that shroud for a second. Now, this wobbled quite badly for some reason, and I still don't know why. Was it connected incorrectly? So let's put the shroud on. Right, do we see any issue here? I do not. I do not see that funny pattern we got last time. Okay. I'm going to assume that this is okay. What I am going to do is take the parachutes. Take that one. And put those there. Right, so that's going to be the final thing. That's going to be there. Then I need... where's this decoupler? Where is this decoupler? Here. It's that one. So that needs to go up here, about there. That's the engine there. That's the decoupler for it. And there's all this. Right, they've got loads of Delta V. So much Delta V, it's actually unbelievable. I think we have so much Delta V, it's unbelievable. That's going to get me to orbit. That's going to get me out of the sphere of influence. That could bring me back to the sphere of influence after 75 million years. And what does it say about it? Fly by the sun, orbit around the sun, orbit around the sun. We can do that. That's not going to be a problem. Right. Okay. Save that. And I think we're ready for this, aren't we? Got the little things there, got a bit of that there. I am concerned about this after last time, but I think we can live with it. So yeah, we're using the Discovery transport bus yet again, which is, it's getting a lot of showing actually. Right, we're going to launch this. Oh, I need to put the tourists in it. That would actually be a thing, wouldn't it? I probably need to actually allocate the tourists. Yeah. Okay, right, that's... We'll put it back. Of course, you now have to have the black screen yet again because I've misclicked and not thought about the fact that I put tourists in. So we're going to recover that vessel. That's going to now go all the way back to the main screen, and then I'm going to have to go back into the screen again. Oh, I suppose I could maybe go and do it from the actual launch pad. Possibly. That's probably what was in my head, but I didn't do it like that. Yeah, got it. All right. Launch pad. Discover tourist. And then I want to get rid of you. Where's my tourists? Where are you? Spigalugulian. I don't even know who you are. Seriously. Just, why would you want to do this? Why not go to Duna? It's much nicer. Right. 179 science. I haven't spent it yet. I'm just going to let it build up. We're quite happy with the science level that we have. I really need to think up another challenge. I really like the Duna craft the Moho craft. So please, give me some other craft you may want me to fly. Here's one for you. How close can I get to a sun? Like a nice sun skimmer or something. You get that low sun science. I don't even know how low you have to get for it, to be honest with you. Right. Let's get this thing going. We've got about 5 minutes to get this thing into orbit. So we're gonna go speedy. We're gonna go 2 times the speed because, you know, never went wrong last time, did it? Was perfectly fine. Right. I don't know why you lot are doing that. Why are you unhappy? You're tourists. You're supposed to enjoy this. There we go. Right. Let's do that. Do that. Right, stay on there. No, actually don't. We're gonna go manual for a little bit. I'm gonna put you here. There, just there. Just no. I've just remembered I have to bring these back, don't I? We need to remember that. They have to be able to come home. Right, there. That's okay. I mean, the inclination is neither here nor there. I can get them back from wherever. Right. I think that's okay. It's going to put them in orbit. Oh, look, there's the moon. Right. Get a bit of that speedy uppy. Oh, no. We're about to go... Is this probably max Q? Max Q on this rocket was probably about this speed. Right, there we go. And burnout. See, it's not done the wobbly bit this time. I think it must have just been an attachment issue last time. I think that's probably what it was. Right. 35 kilometers up is our apoapsis. Oh, the sun is coming up. How lovely. I actually don't want to be there. I want to be down here. That's what I want to be. I want to be there. That's where I want to be. Just pointing there. That's better. Just give me a slight change to this. Yeah, I just want to bring this down a bit, and then I want to actually aim about there. That's good. Right, that's good. And then we're just going to put it on a timey-wimey warp, just a smidgen, just a tiny weeny bit there, a bit more like that. And then we're going to drop it down again. I'm going to do another maneuver about now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to put it down on the horizon. We're going to put it down on the horizon, just there, like that. And then we're going to speedy weedy up again. Okie doke. Do a bit 3 times speed, actually. Do that. We'll wait until we get to about 90, and then I will cut engines, and we'll put a maneuver in, get this thing going. Here we go. In fact, you know what? That's a good point, actually. I just need to go into the sphere of influence of the sun and go into orbit of the sun. So it doesn't matter which way I go. Yeah, so I can just go prograde from here. That'd be perfect. So if I go prograde from here, wait until I'm pretty much at apoapsis. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get onto apoapsis-y sort of, you know, thingy doodle, what's it? Do that, like so. Get rid of the bearings. We've got sunlight, wonderful, wonderful. And then I'll just fire the engines full power. And all we need to do is just pop out of the sphere of influence, aren't we? Right, so extend the solar panel, extend this solar panel, and extend this solar panel. See, I told you we were going to go and do the Eve discovery maneuver, but we've actually just ended up doing this mission instead, haven't we? Because we've got the time in between missions. Do you like it when I do that? Is that a better thing? Right, we're now in orbit, and we're just going to keep burning. We're just going to keep going. This is going to run out, and then we're going to fire the next stage, which is not a problem. That's okay. We planned for this. This whole section here is actually excess. I could actually just put this on top of here with some solar panels, but you know what? I'm going to regret it though, because it's going to this top section here actually costs us money. I suppose I need the solar panels. I need that probe core. I don't need the engine or the fuel tanks. That's excessive. So this section here is excessive. But to be fair, it gives me that leeway, doesn't it, with stuff. Right, so as soon as this gets beyond Minmus, probably we're going to be looking at something. Right, so now we're going to just pop it out there until we get to a sphere of influence change. Here we go. There we go. That's it. Lovely. Right, when's that going to happen? In 17 days. Right, perfect. Well, people, how are you doing? Superb. Right, we're going to put a maneuver down for you. We're not. We're going to do this alarm clock. Alarm clock. Yep. Thank you. Create alarm. I want a sphere of influence change. I'd like it to be a minute before, and this is the tourist one. Tourist SOI change. Okay, add that alarm. Then we can have a look on our alarms. We can see we've got 17 days, 2 days. So we're going to jump to this craft right now and see about doing that maneuver. We've got about 47 seconds left, which means I don't think that I will have time to do this maneuver, but we will endeavor to get this maneuver done. It's 2,000 meters per second, which is quite a lot, actually, looking at it. I hadn't actually taken into account quite how much it was. Yeah, so we're probably going to start that burn. Where are we? Where is the planet that we've got? Oh, there it is. There's Eve. Hello. How are you doing? What's that? Oh, okay. Close and delete. Thank you very much. Right, we're going to be doing this, and it's going to be at the start of the next episode, I'm guessing, because we've got about 10 minutes of waiting to go until we get to it. But I think as we prepare ourselves for this, that's going to be it for this episode. So from me, until next time, have a great one.